Our builder has not been, is been delaying this. Every time we ask for an update, they are giving some date, etc. It's been 3 years now and waiting for the work to be completed. Is it a RERA registered project or is registered? Is RERA registered project?
Yes.
Please register a complaint in RERA. See, 3 years is a very long time, very long time to wait for promoters to complete their job. If they don't do it, register a complaint in RERA by paying 1000 rupees and then let them come and answer in RERA authority. That's the way to do it. See, we have a system inbuilt. Only thing is you should exercise the system. I think always, Sama, Veda, Danda, right? You should apply all these three strategies to get your work done. You tell ಸಮಾಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸನ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್. ರೇರಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ತರ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋ ಲೈಕ್ ಏಜಸ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 60 days ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 6 months ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ 1 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಂತೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. If you put some pressure through home buyers, we will support you guys. We will help you with the drafting also if required. Yeah, we are supporting these kind of complaints in RERA. That's the reason why we filed more than 300 cases against promoters, so that this act can be implemented. So ಪುರಂದರದಾಸರು ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ವಾಕ್ಯನ ನಾವು ಬಿಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ನಮ್ದು ಮನೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ.
So we haven't formed the association yet, sir, right? So can we do the complaint now also, because we haven't formed the association? Does it has any impact to that complaint?
This is from Parkil, right?
Yes. You don't need an association to register. Any single person can register a complaint. You can form an association under KSRA as a home buyers forum. And then you appoint an advocate to do that. But only problem is if you form an association, cases, what we have seen, it will drag. If you file individually, cases gets closed. If an association case, it will usually gets dragged. That's why we see in one of the complaint that I myself registered against one of the builder in Supreme Court. It went from RERA, then it went to NCDRC, then it went to Supreme Court. One case they couldn't able to get justice. Then we are a second case in Supreme Court, but still we are fighting. If it would have been individual, I would have got an order in RERA itself. In association case, the impact will be more. So the compensation amount, each one will have to get 40 lakhs per home buyer. Around 50 people, it will be huge amount. So there is a delay that happens. We recommend more number of cases from one community. One person, one case. 10 cases, so you have to appoint one advocate. Imagine the builder has to appoint 10 advocates for 10 cases. You understand? You have to make the other party to spend more rather than you spend more. You have to apply strategy.
In this regard, I have one concern. There are questions, there are problems, there are everything raised. I have heard this so many times. But no one wants to stand for yourself. No one wants to come in front stage and file a complaint against the builder, because this builder is very powerful. वो threaten करता है और आपके बच्चे कहाँ पर है ये मुझे ये भी पता है. So we are living in a country where constitution still is so powerful, the law is so powerful, and we have to see. I don't understand where we have so many degrees and also still speak like this. And this I have heard from everyone, most of them. So Dhananjay, see, this is a problem also here with the people.
Now, I will just give you my own example, okay? I have registered a case against one of the public limited builder in Bangalore. For that case, our association registered a defamation case against me and one more case against me. So if you are fighting against a common cause, there will be definitely other party who will be impacted, will always fight against you. Please always remember, this is not a community, as sir was mentioning about community, right? The concept of community is deteriorating because of lot of reasons. Monetary. I will tell you example of an association. If somebody is running an association, if I run an association, I will be very transparent. Because I will share the expense detail, I will share what is the contribution detail. There are associations who doesn't even bother to share what is the spending. They want money collection, but spending information, if you ask, you become a villain for them. I'll give one more example. 7 lakh rupee has been paid by the association to the fire department for getting a clearance certificate. But what is the amount shown to us? 14 lakh rupees. When I tell this to a fire brigade officer saying that, sir, 14 lakh rupee, did you take 7 lakh rupee bribe? Then you know what is the answer get? Sir, namige illiest kotbiಟ್ಟು ಅವರು honest ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. You understand what I mean? The corruption doesn't happen only in the government. Corruption has reached the apartment doorstep. This is exactly the statement of a government officer. Sir, we are less corrupt than your association. This is the situation where the apartment has to be governed because of the reason that we don't have a competent authority. There is nobody else we can reach out to civil court. Nobody wants to go to civil court because it takes ages. If you have a competent authority, then तेरे ऊपर एक बाप है. ಇದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರಬೇಕು. Then system will corrupt automatically. Community living also will help in terms of collaborating because there is somebody else above you. If I do a mistake, association is there. If association do a mistake, competent authority is there. If competent authority do a mistake, appellate authority is there. Appellate authority do a mistake, high court is there. Then Supreme Court. You need to have a process. We don't want any civil court in between. I think all these problems will be solved once you have a competent authority and Apartment Act gets into place. But please come forward. If you don't come forward, nothing will happen. One Dhananjaya or one Arun sir or one BAF or one Reddy sir cannot do anything. You have to raise your voice for your apartment. Nobody else will come for you. We can only guide. If we can only help you in drafting, but who has to go and present, who has to go and speak to RERA authority, you have to do that. We are doing it for more than 300 complaints. We are helping the home buyers. We can help you by drafting also, but we can only do certain things. But you have to go and fight. And I would recommend if you have a known advocate, then only approach. Like the way somebody misguided, an act which doesn't come under the purview of villa, they register an act. So these kind of advocates are very famous in Bangalore. Okay, because the more cases are there, it is revenue. Nothing wrong because that's the way the revenue generation happens. But please consult a very good forums where you get a proper guidance. That is very important. Yeah.
Two last questions.
Hello, everyone. So, I will put up my question now.
Yes, yes. Let me